Hello and welcome to VR Reviews. Today we'll be reviewing the Gaming Heads Alduin statue from the Skyrim Collector's Edition. So yes, I did actually review this a long time ago, but now I'm mostly just going to focus on the statue instead of the entire Collector's Edition. I will show you the other stuff that comes with it, though. It does come with some kind of cool stuff. But overall, this is a really nice statue. It's made by Gaming Heads. They make a couple of other Skyrim things. They make a Dragonborn statue and like a Shrine of Azura and a Shrine of Talos, I think. And they have some Valve stuff like Team Fortress 2 and Half-Life and stuff like that. So they do pretty good work. This is only available in the Collector's Edition of Skyrim, though, so if you want it, you'll have to get that. On a side note, I may at some point try to get the Elder Scrolls Online Collector's Edition. I personally think the game is terrible, but I would like to have that big statue of Molag Bal, so maybe I'll get that at some point. Anyway, we're talking about this, so let's go ahead and zoom in on the detail and sculpted paint and all those sorts of things.
Alright, starting off with a quick size comparison, here's our Alduin statue, and there's Marvel Legends Superior Spider-Man and 3 3/4 inch Marvel Universe Wolverine. The statue is, I believe, supposed to be around 15 inches or so he is pretty big. Of course, about half that size is the Rock, and half the size is the Dragon, but overall, size-wise, he is pretty impressive. About the size of something like a Bowen statue or something like that, so it works fairly well. Let's get the other two out of here and just look at Alduin. Alright, moving on to our 360 spin. Here you can see Alduin. He is perched atop his big rock thing, which is a Thuum wall where you learn shouts and things like that. It is sculpted fairly well. It has lots of little intricate details sculpted into it, and it has the big symbol there at the top. Alduin's perched on top of that. He is mostly sort of a rusty brown color with a little bit of silver to him. A lot of the edges of his little points and stuff are especially silver, whereas the rest of it's sort of a blackish silver. He is sculpted very, very nicely. He's got lots of plates and spikes all over him. He looks very cool and very accurate to how he looks in the game, so that is all very nice. Now let's go ahead and zoom in real quickly on the head sculpt. And here we have Alduin's head sculpt. It, of course, matches the detail of the rest of the body. All the plates and spikes look very cool. The inside of the mouth is there. He's got teeth and stuff all sculpted in there. His eyes are red. And he's got these big sort of horn things flared off to the side of his head. Overall, very nice head sculpt. Definitely equivalent to the rest of the statue, so I have no issues with it. Being a statue, there is no articulation, and there are no accessories, although he is removable from the big rock, if you want to count that as an accessory. The Collector's Edition does come with a few extra things that I would like to show you real quick, so let's go ahead and look at those. It comes with this art book, which is really nice. It is sort of I don't know if it's real or fake leather, but it has a leathery texture. It's got the big Akatosh symbol there on the front. It has little nicks and wears that are meant to be there just to make it look sort of fake old. And it resembles the Book of the Dragonborn, which is a fairly common book to find in Skyrim. It has various concept art and stuff from the game in it, which is pretty cool. You get lots of various depictions of concept art and things like that. I believe there's a picture of Sheogorath in here somewhere, which I don't really feel like looking for. But there's lots of nice little concept art and stuff in here. It is the second coolest thing in the Collector's Edition behind the Alduin statue, so it is totally worth having. And you also get this big sort of canvasy map. It has a canvas kind of feel to it. It's definitely on really thick, nice paper. You get the creases out of it and frame it, it would probably look pretty cool. It's a big map of Skyrim, looks pretty cool, and yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of like collectible sort of stuff that's in the Collector's Edition. You also get the game and like a making of DVD and stuff like that, but these are the only really interesting things. So that wraps it up for all of the contents. Let's go ahead and look at the packaging real quick. Now, the box for this thing is absolutely massive, so I'm going to save myself some trouble and just show you a picture of it here. It looks pretty cool. It's got the Skyrim logo on the front of it, and then it's got a big sort of Skyrim landscape around the outside of it. It looks nice, but it's not particularly useful for in-package display. It is massive, though. It's by far the biggest Collector's Edition box I have ever seen. So, yeah. Skyrim Collector's Edition.
Alright, that wraps it up for Alduin, so until next time, goodbye!
Hello, you've just watched one of my videos. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed my videos. If you didn't, run away and never return. Also, feel free to check out my other channels, Venom Raptor for all my variety gaming content, and VR Reviews for reviews of various action figures and collectibles. Thank you, and goodbye.